about him.
How much
Or
crap?
maybe he was hearing us cast. That's cool. I'll ask him. Whoa. Okay. We have the players invited to the lobby. And I'll invite you. And I'll wait for them to get in. And then I'll invite the Facebook peeps. Okay, now I'm inviting people to the game.
Daddy-O and Ice Sword, this is pretty even.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Stimpack.
I thought so too, just, a Masters level player, but this is going to be a really even, high level match between these two people. Wow.
I'm going to invite Nataku so we can watch.
A ZVP.
What doggy dog? And who else is in their team? I guess the other Facebook guy left. Yeah, Isler was not expecting Daddy-O to come in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I talked to him. I was like, I think it's gonna be you and Stimpack. He was like, yep, me too.
They
played
like, no, and he's in the chat too.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of nice. I mean,
And he prepped all week for CVT.
mind freaked you.
The mind games are good. All right. Thanks, the players. Oh, did Stimpack go like Mass Reaper against Ice Sword? Was that what happened?
I don't remember, man. I wish I could look up all those things before. I should keep a notepad, but
Busy life. Okay,
life,
Ice
yeah.
Sword is ready. Daddy, are you ready? Okay. Both players are ready. We're gonna start.
Ace match on Overgrowth, a ZVP between Facebook and Boeing. Woo!
Who do you think will take it, dude? You believe in Ice Sword?
I'm gonna tell you that I want Ice Sword to win pretty bad, but
Because it's a Surg bias.
but I think Daddy-O is probably gonna take this one. What do you think?
I think Daddy-O will take it.
Ice Sword, prove us wrong.
Watch out, Daddy-O. He's got a Dark Shrine coming in.
Oh no.
Just in case he's watching the stream. Alright.
On Overgrowth, spawning in that top right-hand position, we have the purple Protoss. His name is Daddy-O.
On Overgrowth, spawning in the left-hand bottom position, representing Facebook on his ace match, it is Ice Sword.
So in ZVP, I do like to do that 10 pull opening and sending some lings in before the mothership core gets in to try to put the Protoss a little off kilter. But
You do the temple?
it's like a 9 pull. It's an economic 9 pull with the.
They did that to me yesterday. I was like, I remember how to do this.
You remember
Just
how
dance around with the probes and then Chrono Boost the mothership core out.
And
I was gonna I did SimCity my stuff just because I figured if you forge fast expand against that 9 pool, it's all over, man.
Yeah, it's definitely you're done, for sure. Because that zealot has to come out. That first zealot.
Yeah.
And
You'd have a
sometimes,
Daddy-O.
the first probe does see the lings coming across, and then there's that point in time where you're making the zealot, and then you cancel it.
Yeah,
if you
cancel
feel
it. You
safe.
just let it build.
Yeah.
Daddy-O blocking off between its gas and his on the edge of the map with his gateway. I'm gonna go for the gateway expand, most likely. Ice Sword getting a pool right now. Do you think they'll just... Is this like a save opening, or is he gonna go for aggression?
I mean, he's definitely going for something safe right now against a Protoss player, and in his particular position of it being sort of like a final or an ace match. In general, you want to have that pull down because you want to have lings come out rather quickly in order to protect your expansion because you don't know if you're going to get cannon. And the meta is that Protoss is going to be greedy.
All right, well said. Yeah, I think Protoss would move out with like a 4 gate, take your third, and then recall out.
Look at this SimCity from Daddio.
Yeah, doesn't want Lynx coming in behind his base, man,
Does not at
because then the
all.
Lynx can run around all day.
But we'll have to see Zerg's gas timing if he's going to in fact get gas. Oh, there it goes. So he's going to get it. No, he's doing an extractor trick. Oh my gosh. And getting Lings out right now without.
He's getting 2 Lynx. Yeah, no gas. Quite interesting. He's going to see Daddio take his expansion, and then maybe those Lynx are just to poke a bit. No mothership core just yet for Daddio. This is so. Like, if you were watching Wings of Liberty and you saw this, you're like, this is so bold. No units to defend, and just taking the Nexus, man. But no, we do have this probe coming in to scout around. He sees that there is no gas, so he's going to feel super safe about this. Because ISER just wants to macro it up, too.
Oh, do we have a third? No, that's Lings. I mean,
Yeah.
it would actually be pretty good for our Zerg player to take his third right now.
He's scouting around for pylons, and now he's moving the drone.
Oh wow, getting that quick third. This is absolutely a good read from Ice Sword. Just being able to know that he's not going to get any pressure. There's not going to be. I mean, if anything, there's Mothership Core, maybe Stalker, Zealot, but definitely will be able to defend it by then with Queens and whatever Lings that they have. And Ice Sword's been really good with his Lings. He is looking around everywhere for proxy pylons, looking for any sort of building. And he should feel pretty safe right now, even though there is like that panic, like, did I look everywhere? Did I look everywhere? And he is looking everywhere.
He's just droning. Meanwhile, Daddio getting a Stargate up. I wonder if he's going to build Phoenixes or Colossus out of that. I think Phoenix would be better in CVP. Just to kill all the overlords. 2-gate wall. And the choke with the Zealot for Daddio, opting for the Forge. Probe is coming out now. I'm not sure what he's going to do that. Oh man, he could do like the Void Ray 3-gate against the third here and then recall out.
That's always so annoying in ZVP, just the idea of getting an army together to snipe the third and then just recalling. Oh,
Yeah.
so makes me so sour.
IceSword now getting his gas. 2 of his gases. Hasn't put his drones just yet. Probe is going to scout. Checks the third. Feeling pretty safe. Oracle on the way. And IceSword does not see any of this. He's not going to see his Overlord either. He does see the pylon, so he's going to shut that down. Shut this other probe down. And then probably get this third pylon. I think the probe might end up building that pylon too. So the pressure is coming at the third. He's building a spine right now. Oracle is coming into the base. Very good read by Ice Sword, I guess, or he knows his timings. He's like, screw it, Spore, doesn't matter. And
this,
now,
I mean, this is typical of what happens. Like the Oracle will come in, try to get something done, and it looks like, and the Spore is just on time, throwing away that Oracle. And now the third pressure is going to be coming, but really isn't much for him to do. I mean, those Lings are going to lose some unneeded Lings, but has enough to really stop anything, and has that spine up.
yeah, the Oracle is going to help out a lot against these Lings if he does activate the charge. And IceSword is trying to snipe pylons as much as he can. Queen is going to try to fight this Oracle with the Spore. Now there's a spine, and IceSword can pretty much defend this easily. There's still this aggression coming out, so he's not safe just yet. We're going to see Daddio have to recall once the roaches come out. Drone, Circling's coming on the left side of the map, checking for more pylons. So Ice are definitely reading this quite well. The Oracle is going to come in once again to the natural, or to the area between the natural. I wonder what he has that for. Probably for vision. And here comes the Zealots. Is he going to run away? He has to, right? No, he's trying to push it. He's got a sentry. Spine is ruining down, so
I mean, Ice Sword's in such a good position right here with this against this aggression. The only thing
Yeah.
that is kind of like underestimated is maybe the Oracles, but the Oracles aren't doing anything.
Yeah, he could focus. There we go. He could
Yep.
start focusing down the spine quite well. One queen is going to try to fall. The second queen is going to try to... Wow, he uproots it. He could even transfuse that. And Daddy would try to push this through. Meanwhile, I start getting his lair, getting some more roaches on the way. 8 more roaches, getting another spore. And Daddy's going to have to run away. Daddy could follow it up with an immortal push. Getting +1, has a robo. And I think he's wanting to take the third. Yeah, he's moving with these oracles up. And Isord is going to know that. He's going to clean these pylons. Hopefully he doesn't forget about the one in the gold. Yeah, he doesn't. He's moving. Actually, he's not going to care about that. So that could cause him some problems there. Or maybe he's just going to try to take the third. I think that's what it is.
So Daddy-O's got to set himself up right now with... actually, I don't think he has enough stuff to stop this coming. Lings are returning to the third base, not necessarily carrying to accompany as a meat shield with the Roaches. And the Roaches are going to hit head-on against these Zealots, which I think they'll do fairly well.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe he's just trying to bait the force field as much as he can. Using these force fields against the Zealots, now he's bringing the Surglings. One Immortal is out. Now these force field trying to pin on these Roaches. I wonder why he didn't just bring everything. What is he getting? He's getting his Hydra Den up. Researching his Hydra speed and range. Or getting the road speed.
And what do we have? 85 to 108 supply. So, I mean, Protoss has been probing fairly well, and we'll move those over to the third as soon as it's completely up, which has just happened. Creep spread, it's working itself up there, and Galen's reconstitution about to finish. We'll still see a lot more Hydras hit the field, and so then we'll see a Roach, Hydra, maybe Viper composition.
Yeah, maybe Viper. I think the Robo-Bait just got placed, so definitely Vipers to deal with that. Isord is getting his fourth and knows that Protoss has his third set up with the cannon and the 2 gateways. Spreading his creep around, and Daddy-O's going to move out, try to deny this fourth that he knows Isord wants to take. Then he's got a lot of stuff, man. Setting up another pylon. And 10 Hydras on the way, but Isord could die here if he's not careful, if he doesn't delay this as long as he can. Morling's on the way. And I wonder why he pulled back. Oh, Isord sent some Hydras. Maybe they were misrallied? Sent some Hydras. Oh no, he's harassing with Hydras. Look how sick this is. And forces the whole army. Dude, Hydra's like 2-shot probes. That's crazy.
They do pretty well. The only problem is like getting them there.
Yeah, they're like pretty slow.
So slow, and they're so gushy. It's not like you can quickly run them into anything. But this is a good composition right now. A lot of Lings and Hydras. Those do amazing against gateway units.
Yeah, the Oracles are still alive.
Oh,
One
wow.
Hydra's gonna get picked off.
This is so scary, though. That's a lot of force fields. That's an incredible amount of force fields.
He's going for the full surround though. Targets the mothership core, so now this army can't run away. These Hydras completely destroying one of the Immortals, gonna clear the rest of these force fields, helping him against the Zealots, and he's making more Links and Hydras. More Links coming in now. More Hydras joining the fray, and targeting these Stalkers, and Daddy-O does not like this. Look, dude, no! Locust on the way for Isord.
Yes! Gonna go for them swarm hosts. Feeling definitely it's time for free units.
Well, yeah, he knows that Colossus are gonna have to be built because of the Hydra, so the way to just annoy people, they have Colossus build swarm hosts, make them actually have to kill free units, and more Hydra run by, quote-unquote run bys. I guess they're like walk bys, stroll bys.
Slither buys.
Yeah, slither bys on the left side of the map, and he's coming in with Links and Hydras. There is a Colossus out. He's going to see that, and nope, out of it. 4 Swarmers down the way, maybe just for a little bit of pressure.
Let's see how fast this goes.
Here goes the Hydras, attacking one of the probes. Not very good against buildings just yet.
No.
But denying this, and meanwhile, he's attacking Daddy-O's army, so these Hydras are just denying the mining, which is very good for Ice Sword. More Swarm hosts on the way, and the Hydras do get cleaned up.
Icerd's fourth is up and totally solid right now. He has how many? Quite a few swarm hosts at this moment. Gonna probably root himself, well, placing lings in strategic places to see what bases our Protoss players taken. However, now he's geared up, has Hydras and swarm hosts, and this is a great composition. The swarm hosts and the locusts, act as the ground army, and then Hydras, all they have to do is just kind of stay back and protect the swarm hosts.
Just chill there, and then you add a couple of corruptors. He is getting a spire just for that, getting a macro hatch. Just add corruptors or vipers to pull things off. And Daddy-O was not like seeing these locusts. Well, I bet he's played against locusts a while. Oh, hatchery being taken out on the left corner of the map for Ice Sword. Definitely just gonna steal that from Daddy-O, force him to stay on 3 bases. He does have Templars coming out to deal with these locusts. The locust's trying to go for a concave, it seems. And a probe was gonna try to take this base, and we're gonna see is the Circling gonna block him? He is, and dude, a Hatcher's gonna go down.
Whoa.
That is crazy, yeah. And he's gonna want to deny that. So, Icer's gonna have to cancel soon. It does force the army off. So, let's see if he cancels it. He does not. I guess he doesn't care. Meanwhile, the Locust targeting the Forge. Coming in closer and closer. And Ice Sword is pretty much maxed out. And Daddy-O's moving in. And there's not much that's going to see this. Or is he going to try to pincer this? Ice Sword has to run away with his Swarm Host and going to set up at the gold, bringing the rest of his army. I guess he's trying to flank with the Hydras. Meanwhile, I thought there was a run by. Oh man, look at this.
Catching and the Muta
He's got
switch.
Mutalisks. I wonder what else he had in his army. I didn't see the Mutas. 20 Mutas, 2 Colossus left, 1 will fall. These Mutas target it. Just everything dying here. There are still Stalkers. And he's keeping the pressure. Muta should probably fight the Colossus first and then
completely.
Stalkers.
I mean, losing Hydras, not really needing to lose them, but not losing Mutas either. So this is so.
Yeah, now
working
the
out
Swarm
for
Hosts are like up against his opponent's base. And meanwhile, the Mutas are going to come in and try to do some damage on these cannons. While the Locusts keep everything busy.
Looks like Facebook's done it.
Yes, so far. Some probes falling, 10 probes falling around. Just Icer's got to keep his advantage up and not throw the game. Locust still running free. These Mutas are going to target this cannon and maybe try to snipe this Nexus. There is Blink, so he could get chased away. He does have around 30 Mutas, and he's making 40 more lings. Meanwhile, the Swarm Host fighting against this Colossus, this 4 Colossus, is going to get taken down. The dude, he goes down so quick. It's just Ice Sword pushing his advantage slowly.
I mean, there's almost nothing that can stop this many Mutas against Protoss. There's almost no... I mean, there's nothing that can do it right now. I mean, High Templar would be quite awesome, but now everything's in the production line. We'll start depowering all the buildings, and it looks like Facebook has taken this game number 5, this best of 5 series for the After Hours Gaming League.
Now the Lings are coming into the main. Definitely forcing Daddy-O to run around. Swarm Locust catching these Stalkers off guard. The Colossus is going to fall. And even though the micro's super good by Daddy-O, blinking off those endangered Stalkers. There we go, the game does fall.
Whoa! Facebook taking this best of 5 series with the Boeing company coming in with the first two games were strong wins. But unfortunately, Facebook was able to bring it back. So Ice Sword being a really strong, dominant player in his match today, as well as the Ace match, and the 2 gold players that went against each other just right before the Ace match, Nataku and
Taco Doggy Dog.
they fairly even in both being in gold, being lower league, and yeah, he was able to take it. And now we have Facebook as our winner. I would like to thank After Hours Gaming League, Facebook, and the Boeing Company for allowing us to cast their matches. And Immortal Kid, thank you so much for delaying your day to be here with me.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Awesome.
I think I have to step out and get my day started. I think we're gonna go watch a movie in 20 minutes, though.
Heck yeah, you get out of here, and I will talk to you later, man.
See you.